All right, so this week's video is for two people. It's for anyone thinking about buying a house for cash. Also, it's for new real estate agents. I know that it can be confusing when you want to buy a house for cash. There are so many houses out here on the internet, all these different websites. I'm going to break it down, 3 different places where you can find houses that are available to buy for cash. Stay tuned. All right, first things first. If you are a cash buyer, please believe me when I tell you more than 50% of the properties purchased in the Metro Detroit area are cash purchases. So when you call up a realtor saying that you want to buy a house with all cash, please believe us when we tell you you're not the only one. So don't try to send a low ball offer. That's only going to cause frustration with you and with the seller, and it's going to delay you from getting the house of your choice. So let's talk about one of the very popular websites, auction.com. Now, on the auction.com website, you can use a real estate agent to submit an offer, or you can sign up, register, and submit the offer on your own. Okay, now, again, when you buy these properties or submit an offer, you must have all cash. So say, for example, the price is $25,000. Be prepared to pay $25,000 plus your closing costs and possibly taxes. And those fees usually range between $1,500 and $2,000 when it's all said and done. But again, it depends on the amount of the taxes, which those amounts are determined by the location and the price of the property. Now let's talk about land bank properties. Now these properties, you can find some that are as low as $1,000. What I want you to really understand, or what's important for you to understand about those $1,000 properties, is that you must have a construction crew on standby who can give you an estimate of what the rehab cost might be. Now, this is a mistake that I see a little bit too often, and I want to help you avoid. But when you buy a $1,000 house, please learn the rehab amount. All right, so let me dig into rehab cost a little bit more and why it's important for you to know the rehab cost from the beginning. Okay, so say, for example, you buy a $1,000 house from the land bank, and after you close on this property, the construction crew tells you, okay, it's going to be $50,000 to get this house in livable condition. All right, so say you spend that $50,000 to get it together. All right, but then later, after you do all this, you call a realtor and you ask them for comps. You want to know the value of this property. Don't be the person who finds out later that your property is only worth $35,000 after you have put $51,000 into buying it. With land bank properties, you do not need a realtor to submit this offer. All right, now let's talk about the HUD properties, okay? You absolutely do need a realtor to submit an offer on a HUD property, okay? You might see some foreclosures that have a HUD sign or a Hub Zoo sign or a Fannie Mae sign. These are foreclosures, and you will need a real estate agent to submit an offer on these properties. All right, finally, this is just a regular private-owned property that you see and you want to submit an offer on it. You contact your realtor and you have them to submit that offer for you. Usually they will have you to sign the offer via email, and then they will send it for you electronically. Okay, so you do want to look at some comps, some recently sold properties in the area, and that should help you determine your price. In this day and age, I can say most of the properties that are on the market are priced right. If you do see a property that's been on the market longer than 60 days, that's when you can tell your realtor or ask your realtor, should I submit an offer a little bit lower? But if it's a new property on the market, it looks great, it shows great, it's probably a hot property that more people than just you want to get. So those are some of the websites that you see popular houses on, the foreclosures or the auction properties. Those are the websites where you can find them. Now, let's talk about what you will need to submit an offer. All right, number one, the first thing you need to get together is proof of funds. Now, this is a document. It could be a bank statement. It could be a 401k statement. Only thing we ask is that it's dated within the last 30 days. It shows your name and it shows a dollar amount for the amount that you're submitting an offer on. Okay, so and also if it makes you feel more comfortable or for additional security, just cross out your account number. It's no big deal. But if you want your offer to be taken seriously, be prepared to submit proof of funds when you ask the realtor to help you submit an offer. All right, that's it. That is how you buy a house with all cash. And those are some of the most common websites where you can find lower priced properties that can be purchased for cash. All right, for more videos like this, please like, share, and follow. That really helps me to continue distributing free information. It's Katina Willis with Real Estate News from the D. I will see you on the next one. I hope you found some value in this information. Bye.